best challeners so far, I give you this. Dangerous, risky business, fucking with this. You're the best challenger so far, I give you this. Peep this. Fatal shot, solar flex, man.
Yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy Rubens. This is the first episode of It's Dope with my man PYREX LEX. What's going on, people? And thanks for tuning in. You already know what it is. What's going on? What's going on, guys?
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy PYREX LEX. You know what it is. Proud City. Let's go. We here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's
a pleasure to have you here. You know, it's the first episode. I'm kind of amped.
Well, you just made me nervous, man.
Nah, you already know what it is. So, yeah, we got PYREX LEX here. Tell us about yourself. How did the name come across?
PYREX LEX, man, it just came to me, man. You know, there's no, like, philosophical background to it, nothing like that. It's just, you know, it's just, that was a lifestyle I was into, and, you know, and it just fit when I came up with the name and all that.
Word.
Then, you know, the brand came after. And
just kind of translated into next.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, we stay in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, gotta cook. You've been cooking lately.
Yeah, man.
I like what you've been doing.
Thank you, man. Thank
you.
You.
For those who don't know your media, what's your media, just so they can
PYREX LEX,
familiar?
at PYREX LEX, man, the original, man. You know, all the other PYREX LEX you see is just, it ain't PYREX LEX, man. My Instagram is PYREX LEX. My Snapchat is PYREX LEX 187. And my Twitter is the real PYREX LEX, and my SoundCloud is just PYREX LEX.
Word, yeah. And you're original from Providence, right?
Yeah, born and raised. Yes, sir.
That's dope.
Yeah,
not
man.
too many people doing it that are original from Providence, you know, and repping the cities like you are.
Yo, thank you. Appreciate that.
What motivated you to start rapping and stuff like that? Like, what got you into it?
Well, I've been rapping since a kid, you know what I'm saying? Since I was like 11 years old, been rapping. It all started really with my my uncle, Schematics, out of Wash Heights in New York. He's a dope rapper. He's more like, you know, underground boom bap. And he really just laid down like what the format was to write music and raps for me. And after that, I was just doing remixes to all the songs that I liked, you know what I'm saying? Like back then it was like that Luda song, Grew Up a Screw Up, you know what I'm saying? Like I did that joint. I did like Make It Rain from Lil Wayne. And I was like 11 years old, you know what I'm saying, in middle school. And he, you know, he blessed me, brought me to a studio, and, you know, after that I fell in love with the shit. And really like, you know, like it was always it never really manifested, you know, when I was that young, but I was always good with my words and everything. And like, mind you, I dropped out in the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't stop me from educating myself the way I wanted to get it. And, you know, I got involved in the street and all that. So a couple things happened that, you know, switched up the momentum of my life. And it was like about when I was like 21, I got arrested, you know, all that. And when I got out, I had to make a conscious decision of what it was that I wanted to do, because you can't be both. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can't be in the streets and be a rapper. But like we was doing shows like when, you know, them Simon shows like back in the day. I was opening up for like Onyx or something, but I was in the streets heavy. And after that is where you know them boys came knocking at the door. So you know when I got done with that situation, I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna have to take this music thing serious. And I wrote "Do It."
Yeah, that song right there is fire.
And that after that, it was just like, you know, I got the approval from all my peoples, and it was like, yo, man, you got to make 10 more of these. And then that's, you know, we made a video, and the rest is last year. You know what I'm saying? We made a video to that last July 4th, and after that, you know, we just been pushing.
It seemed like a dope video. You had mad heads over there.
Yeah, it was fun, man. You know, and the turnout was more than what we expected. You know what I'm saying? So like it was just, you know, it was very inspiring. You know what I'm saying? To
Word.
see all those people come out and support a rapper who they've never heard before, but just because it's me, you know what I'm saying? I'm me. People fuck with it, so you know what I'm saying?
Word. You just mentioned you were, opened up for Onyx. How was that
Yeah.
experience? How'd that come about?
It was just, shout outs to the Dead Groove. They hooked me up with I believe the company name is Rambuticon or something like that. It was They were bringing out artists and everything, and I said, yo, I'm performing. I'm gonna see what's up. I had to do the whole thing, selling tickets, all that. You know what I'm saying? But that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to meet Onyx because I'm not really like, when I do shows, I don't care about meeting the artists or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it happens, cool. But I'm not gonna be like, oh. I'm out. We went to the next event after that. You know what I'm saying? But that was before. You know what I'm saying? That was before Do It. You know what I'm saying? That was before that. I had music from a minute ago. I had a little mixtape out and everything, and yeah, that was really like doing those shows and getting the feedback from people that never heard of me before. People in the crowd walking up to you and saying, "Yo, you're dope." Well, I was expecting something else, so that was like, all right, I got it.
Yeah, that's dope. And that's not the only legends you opened for. You opened for the Locks, DMX.
Yep.
Quite a line.
Yeah. French Montana.
You got
Fab.
Then you open Jim
Jones, Cameron.
That's big, man.
Yeah, we've been working.
For,
Shout outs to Frank Manfredi, man, making all that possible.
Young and Married.
It took one show, the French Montana show last year that we did, and he just been rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? So like after that first show, I was one of the first performers, and that's when Roxy's had like 20 openers. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So the next time I went, I was last. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
big
deal.
It is. For me, it is like, it's just like, damn.
Right before the opening act.
Yeah. It's a gift and a curse sometimes when there's 20 people before you and the audience is all like fed up. Like they just want to see who they came to pay for, which is understandable. But once they broke that down, like he cut all that out like quick. Like now it's only like 2 openers, 3 openers.
They really show you love, because I seen I didn't make it to the Locks DMX show.
Yeah.
But I seen how the crowd started reacting, like especially the people that seemed to not know you.
Yeah.
And like over the time, there was like, oh shit, this guy is the real deal.
That was crazy, because that's like I'm about to walk on and I hear people screaming my name in the crowd, and I've never, usually it's your boys, you know what I'm saying? Your boy. Yeah. But it wasn't, and I was very surprised, but it was cool. That's what I'm saying? It's real dope. Like, it's real cool to see that the people I'm resonating with the people, you know what I mean?
I mean, and that goes a long way, because, there's a lot of artists out here putting out music, but their music is not resonating with the fans or the people that are listening to the music.
Exactly,
So that's a big deal.
Yep, it's more like, I understand that my music isn't like what everybody else is doing right now, but like I pride myself with having substance in my music, and if you relate to it, you do, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bitter artist, you know what I'm saying? So it's just more like, I know that the people that do rock with me will always rock with me, you know what I'm saying?
Word. And you do have a lot of substance. I was going to get into that, because, you know what I mean? There's a lot of artists putting out music, but it has no weight behind it. You know what I mean?
It's all beat, man.
Exactly. Like, one of my favorite songs that you did was Irony.
Oh, yeah,
which is probably the favorite of them all.
Thank you, man.
Not to,
no, that's
knock
cool,
any
man.
other song down.
That's what it's for, because to me, music's opinion, bro.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you that you're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
That's true too, but
Irony's my favorite.
Oh, word.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my babies right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I wrote that song very, like, it took a lot of conscious thinking. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I sat by myself in a room and I rolled up a few L's and I drank some champagne by myself in a room and I wrote that joint.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like cool. When I wrote it, I was proud of myself. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's always a good thing when you're proud of yourself.
Yeah.
You also had a few features. One directly is the one with Young Lito.
Yeah.
How in the world that happened? Like, What was the process to get that feature?
We had been doing shows with Dre from Ghetto Stars magazine, and you know, he was rocking with us, and he brought Lito out because you know there was the BSB, you know,
BSB boys before the whole Troy Ave
yeah,
thing.
exactly, and we were just rocking with them, like it was me and him, you know what I'm saying? Like me and him was rocking with them, and yeah, you know, we put up on them one day, and me and Lito chopped it up. And then it just turned into, you know, I sent him a song, and we met up at the studio, and we made it. Shout outs to Cruz on that record, too, on the hook, man.
Yeah, that track was fire, too.
Yeah, shot the video.
I really liked
Aces,
the
New
video.
York. Yeah, shout outs to Rhetoric. Yeah, it was real fun. It was a party. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to CBN. That was his birthday. We got him fucked up that night.
Liddy.
Yeah, it was fun, man. And then the, you know, all the other cut scenes are from Roxy's, from when me and Lito performed together at Roxy's. So
That's lit.
it was cool.
What is your goal as, you know, a local artist to venture out? Like how are your goals, like?
Well, the format that I'm doing is, I have an album coming out soon, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just building a fan base right now, man.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about the fan base and connecting with the people for me right now. I was blessed enough to go and do an interview at Shade 45, my second show. You know what I'm saying? The first show with the Locks that I got invited from some of their people. Shout outs to Black Cloud, Tony Moxberg and them dudes. Yeah, we went down there, did an interview with Lord Sear. You know what I'm saying? So everything is promo and marketing. You know what I'm saying? Getting as many people to cop the merch, to just get the name out there, and when you see it, you know what it is, and it'll bring you to the music. You know what I'm saying?
And when you see this is the merch. When
PYREX
you see
LEX,
this right here?
PYREX LEX dad hats out. You know, we just got those. That's our first trial. Yeah, I gotta move strategically. You know what I'm saying?
Word. And where can the people buy your gear?
We're in the process of putting together the website, and in the website it'll have an online shop where you can go and purchase. But for right now, you just hit us up on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And we'll meet up with you. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do.
Grind.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So, being that you're an artist from Rhode Island, and Rhode Island's not, you know, the best place to market yourself.
Word.
Like, how is that struggle to actually get your art and your work out there?
Well, like, yeah, like Rhode Island is small, you know. Like but we got a presence in New York too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Everywhere we go, we let people know, and the merch is so attractive that people just walk up to us and say, "Yo, what is that?" You know what I'm saying? That's me. What you do? Music. What? And that's how we make that connection with the people. But honestly, man, is trying to get on the radio, is doing more shows out of state, and that's something that we're working on right now. But once the album's dropped, we're gonna do all that. And I got a lot of good people who are very well connected in New York City. So, you know, the grind is gonna end up moving, you know, out of state.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the main goal right now, is getting everything ready to go out of state. You can't go out of state half-assed. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're doing and know where you're going and who you're going to give it to and who you're going to talk to. Like, I'm that nigga that will stand outside Def Jam for 3 days. Like, we could do that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be fun, because really, to me, it's just a journey, man. I know where I'm gonna go. There's no question about that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, for those people that don't know you personally, you know, the first time we met, you know what I mean? I didn't know you from a hole in the wall. I knew your music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we chopped it up, and it was all vibes.
Yeah.
I know you have a reggae song, and I wanted to ask about that. That's why I was talking vibes and stuff like that. Like, how did you formulate that? Like, most of the artists are doing like hip hop, you know what I mean, and some R&B, but never reggae.
Yeah, man. It really just it manifested through just vibing. Like you said, it's vibes. Like, it was me. Shout outs to Clockwork, my producer. You know what I'm saying? and the Dead Groove, Nicholas Merrigan and Connor Thomas. We were just jamming in the studio, and I was like, yo, let's do some reggae shit. Like, put a reggae bass line for me. You know what I'm saying? So then, yeah, it's just, he started playing the bass line. Clockwork started making the beat, and then I just came out, Warrior. And that's where it started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen you performing at Third Shift one
Word,
time.
yeah. I was
in
drunk
Aurora,
as shit that night, man.
but it was fire.
I had a great time
You know,
that night.
I was with my co-host from Spark Up PVD,
Yep, shout
my
out.
cousin Christina,
Shout out to Christina.
and you know, I was telling her like, "Yo, son is dope."
Yeah.
Yo, as soon as I seen that, I was like,
It's not what you would expect from PYREX LEX, you know what I'm saying? So,
or anybody in Rhode Island, period.
Oh,
You know
nah,
what I mean?
man,
I've never seen an artist from Rhode Island like venture out to something as hard as reggae. You know what I mean? And not dancehall reggae.
no,
Like,
it's more like
Rastafari
yeah.
reggae, like that real
the slow
laid-back
melodies,
vibe,
yeah.
You know what I
dope.
mean?
Glad you like that, man, for real.
Yeah, it's
Honestly,
real dope.
everybody I show that song to, they don't believe it's me. It's mad funny. They just don't believe it's me. They're like, nah, that's not you, man. I'm like, all right. You know? Shout outs to Merc, the Boiler Room Studios, man. Always taking care of us. Yeah, man. Like, it's... I was raised listening to Prince, Michael Jackson, Frank Sinatra, Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying? All those guys. Biggie and Pac, of course, but... Like shout outs to my mom, man, because my mom really, like, she's responsible for my musical IQ.
Word.
I studied the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, just when it comes down to breakdowns and the verses and how you're gonna lead into the hook and especially with music like that, because it's not like rap, you know what I'm saying? It's more like you could say the same thing for the whole song, but you have to say it in a way where it's not gonna get annoying, it's not gonna get, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I make music like that, I ask myself, would I listen to this?
As you should.
Yeah, so like, it's always like, if I don't rock with it, I just don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? But when I start writing, it's usually because I know there's something there. You know what I'm saying? So the Warriors track is another gem that I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna strategically put that joint out. You know what I mean?
Word. And your influences show in your music. Like, you're not like your regular rapper of today. Like, you have some 90s in there, you have some 2000s, a little mix of a little reggae, like we was just speaking about, and you know, it's different.
Yeah, man.
You know, there's so many artists and they all sound the same, but when it comes to like someone like you, where you're versatile and you're using that versatility,
Yeah.
it shows, you know, artistry and, like, you know, like we said earlier, substance.
Thank you so much, man.
You know, and I really commend you for going out there and like doing your thing, because, you know, I personally known a lot of dope rappers and stuff like that, and like they never achieve anything because they were the people that, they're like super nice, but they don't end up going out there and
Gotta get out
what
your
they
comfort
want.
zone, man.
Exactly.
You got to get out your comfort zone and try new things, because then you're just going to stay stagnant. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different markets you can tap into as an artist. So if you're influenced by the music in general, like, you don't have, like, I'm PYREX LEX, you know, and people, you know, he's a hood rapper or this, he's a trap rapper, but nah, man. You know what I'm saying? PYREX LEX is more based on my life. You know what I'm saying? PYREX and Lex are two different people, you know, at the same time, because, you know, the Henny turns me into Pyrex, you know what I'm saying?
So
I be chilling like, you met Lex that night, you know what I'm saying? But Pyrex is just, he's hard, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
Focused,
yeah,
hard,
he's
and
just, it's
getting what he wants.
exactly, you know what I'm saying? And very selfish dude. But, you know, like, when they come together, you know, that's where I had to, like, separate me as the person and me as the artist, because, you know, there has to be a separation between the two. You can't just be that all the time. You have to know when to stop, and that just goes with learning with your team and a lot of team building. You know, this guy right here has brought me down to earth a few times. You know what I'm saying? Brought me back down to earth a few times. So that's what you need. You need people like that around you, man. You know, none of this. I wouldn't be doing nothing without this guy right here and DJ Just One.
Where to
Point
follow you?
Management, you know what I'm saying? Fox Point Fame. Follow me on either one.
Instagram, yep.
Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, and yeah, it's my, he's this is my business partner. You know what I'm saying?
And you need that. You need, a lot of artists have people that yes men them all the time, and if you got somebody like him where he's like making sure you on point, and brings you down to that humbleness, because it's easy to get
to
lost.
lose, to
You know what
lose
I mean?
it.
Especially
Yeah.
when you got crowds of people cheering you
Rocking
on.
with you. Yeah, it's cool, man. And like when the thing is that like I pride myself in the team I got right now too. Like all the people. Shout outs to D Vala. Shout outs to Randolph, DJ Sherlock. Shout outs to Clockwork, and shout outs to Mike Rich. Those guys that they're not yes men. You know what I'm saying? But I can't, like, if you just a yes man, you're not a real nigga to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't speak your mind or say, nah, I don't agree with that, and I don't think, actually, I'm not really feeling that or this or that, like, I'm gonna get bored.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like, it's just like when I say I show one of my boys a song and they always say it's nice. They could really feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's hard to distinguish the two sometimes because everybody's saying, nah, it's hot. Like, you just feel like they're just saying that. But it really is just hot. You know what I'm saying?
feel you,
You'd be like, yo, you're just saying that. Like,
after a while,
bro,
it's hard.
when have I ever just said anything? You know what I'm saying? So I understand, like with my music, I'm hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's something you have to do with the music. You have to be questioning yourself all the time and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just to get that reassurity of what you're doing is what you want to do and how you want it to be perceived. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like Quincy Jones said, everybody wants to get paid, but nobody wants to get better. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
facts, and you gotta learn from your mistakes too.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
that's how.
best part of
everybody-
success is failure.
Exactly.
You know
So
what I'm saying? We haven't failed yet, though.
that's a good thing. You gotta keep it rolling.
Yeah, man.
And,
it hasn't even been a full year. You know what I'm saying?
Officially hasn't been a full year. That's dope.
And is the recognition is crazy. Just I'm being like, rappers respect me for my bars and singers respect me for my songwriting ethic and I got like a lot of great artists that I'm rocking with right now. Like shout outs to Karen Stone on that Can I Be Free joint that we just dropped over shout outs to the city on that one too. We went through some crazy stuff at PVD Fest and yeah, that was another thing that I realized I have to move differently. You know what I'm saying? Because that could have been any of us. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to M3, man. Hope you recover. Hope you
Big shout outs.
keep your head up, man. I don't personally know the dude, but it was crazy.
It's a community. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we all
here.
artists, and we're trying to get to the same goal.
Yeah, man. And when bullets fly in your way for reasons that you can't distinguish right then and there, that's something that you got to start. Yes, you got to start reevaluating. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So.
And that's one thing I see that you voice your opinions on a lot. Like, you know what I mean? How to remain, a good person around other people.
Yeah, man.
I see that you always voice that, like, on your social media.
Yeah, you have to, man. You got to treat people the way you want to be treated, man. It's as cliche as it sounds. It's just true. You know what I'm saying? Because and that comes with respecting yourself. You respect yourself first, you'll be able to respect everybody else.
Right.
People that don't respect themselves don't get that luxury. You know what I'm saying? Of getting the respect back or giving it. So.
That's a given always.
Yeah, man.
And
laws of power, man.
You believe in that? I'm big on that. That and energy.
Yeah. Energy's everything. But one thing that is weird, I have like the craziest intuition, and I'm always right. When I like, nah, if we go there, something's gonna happen. Or
word.
I don't really rock with this dude. I feel like he got a side agenda. Something's weird about this dude, or you know what I'm saying. I'm always right, and that's something. But it's not. I'm not like judging anybody. It's just I could feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's aura, man. Everything's aura to me, man. Like just by the way, like when I talk to someone, I look you in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look me in my eyes when I'm talking to you. You're just a weird dude. You know what I'm saying? You're a weird dude. What are you thinking about? I'm talking to you. You're standing in front of me thinking about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to know what it is you're thinking about.
It's true. I always
Then
say
I
like
just
that.
think you're
That's-
fishy. You know what I'm saying?
That's number
like,
one
who you
key
who you
thing.
got around the corner, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Who you
Like,
got
you-
waiting for
you
me to
never
step
know.
outside?
Like,
Yeah.
and that goes like a long way. You know what I mean? That's part of communication. Simple communication. If you can't, speak to somebody and look at them,
Yeah, man.
there's something definitely wrong.
Yeah, and it's just you can always tell when someone's not speaking their mind. Also, man, it's just like I feel like I had a discussion with my people the other day about alpha males, but I was like, yo, we could all be alpha males and be in the same room. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody got to be the big dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm naturally who I am. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's hard for people to take that in, especially when I really like when I'm trying to get my point across. I get my point across. You know what I'm saying? But it's more like some people are so intimidated by that, and they see the big bear factor from me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'm not gonna put my hands on you because we disagreeing about something. Speak your mind. Just like I tell my boys, if there's something I'm doing that you don't like, you better voice it, because if you don't, then I won't know, and I'll continue to do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
should
saying?
always be told when you're doing something wrong.
And that's why it goes back to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what you like? My boys, when we in the studio, they go, yo, nah. Try saying it like this, or let's take out that part of the beat, because you voice your opinion because it's music. You know what I'm saying? It's a creative process. So that's real dope. Like, I pride myself in that. I'm when it comes to my character.
All right. So I want to get back into the music. What is your goal feature? Like a feature that, let's make it easier. Your goal features within 2 years, and I also want to know your goal features within 5 years.
Something I really don't think about too much, just because I always feel like I'm enough. And but man, I would love to work with Dave East in the near future. I would like to work with man. In 2 years, I'm trying to be at the Grammys, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to work with J. Cole. I don't really be listening to a lot of rappers nowadays. I would love to the music I listen to is like weird, man. Like, I listen to everything, like I said before. So, like, we could work with. It's like everybody, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's more like, yo, we could do it. I could do music with anybody, man. So it's more like I really do want to work with Dave East though, and Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you heard his new project?
No, I haven't. I gotta check it out. I haven't had the time. I just been in the studio rocking with my shit right now because I don't like to listen to a lot of music while I'm making music.
Word.
I just like to have a clear head and know my vision and exactly.
You know, one thing I was mad about, he didn't make freshman cover this year. They played him.
Bro, that whole freshman cover is a joke, bro.
I didn't know half of them people.
They're trying to brainwash people into thinking that shit is hip hop. What them kids are doing, which is good music. I'm not gonna say it's bad music because people like it. There's an audience for it. There's a market. Them kids is getting money and good for you. But don't bring that over here. Don't call that shit hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like goth rap. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. The beats is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's take what them kids are saying and put it on a Premiere beat.
It's not gonna make sense.
No, but I could do my music on Premiere beat and their beats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that shit.
You know what I mean? Like, when they're not rappers, man, they're entertainers,
Word.
which is cool, which is beautiful. Young black men getting money is beautiful, and it's you can't hate on it, but you could also say, hey, that's not for me.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just more like, it is what it is, honestly. But that freshman shit is just whack. You know what I'm saying? There's so many good artists like J.I.D., J. Cole's artist, T. Grizzly. You know what I'm saying? That kid's something else. You know what I'm saying? Joyner Lucas You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. He got snubbed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them
Hard,
got
too.
snubbed, and you know, it just even young Ma.
Exactly.
She's a rapper. She's out here rapping.
In the whole year, she's been buzzing with the same song.
With the same song, which is cool. You know what I'm saying?
know what
But
I
how
mean?
long is you gonna do that for?
I mean,
I want to see something else from her.
I would like to too.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
and I feel like it's coming, but it's gonna be unannounced.
Yeah.
You know, just because her stride with the people is still going, so she's
Yeah.
probably just holding back on
Yeah.
those new tracks.
Better make sure she don't fade out though.
Hopefully.
You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, I honestly, I would like to see a track
What-
with you and her.
yeah, man.
I feel like
I met her at the
vibe
show.
works.
She was cool. You know what I'm saying? She's you know she's not from here, so it was more like, you know, she see all these hood niggas standing around her. So I feel her, but she was cool. Like she was what you would expect from a brand new artist. You know, feeling herself and all that. But
Yo, so I don't know if you want to drop some bars, but I bought some beats, and you know what I mean.
it is
You
what
wanna
it
get
is,
down,
man.
we could get down.
Yeah, you could drop something.
Let's get it. I got you with something nice too. Something I picked these beats because I knew you would sound dope on them. So
Yeah. PYREX LEX. I'm gonna drop some quick bars for y'all. Yo, sometimes I think about my mother's pain, and I think about my brothers too. I never let them disrespect your name. If it was me, I wonder what would all my brothers do. But in my mind, there ain't no doubt really, cause they always held me down like undercovers do. And mama love ain't been around lately, but there's nothing that I could really do. She tell me everybody got their life, nothing in this world would ever take my love from you. And I could tell that you've been so conflicted, turning the liquor to coke mixed with nicotine addiction. And that time it made me realize that every single type of pain I felt was self-inflicted. I was so down I couldn't see my rise, and all this pressure on my soul had my heart conflicted. Yeah.
switch it up.
Let's switch it up.
The blind stares of a million pairs of eyes, looking
Just
hard
'cause,
but
you know,
won't
the
realize
Tupac
that they
movie
will
was
never
in
see the
theaters, I had
peace.
to give you a Tupac movie.
Hey. Yo. Hennessy sipper, memory giver. Got a couple bullets that my nigga could deliver. Cognac liquor, living in my liver. It be trying to talk to me, but it's giving me the shivers. Wavy like the river. Couple bodies in the air, and we wavier than bigger. Bigger bell, nigga. Yeah, I always got that loud. I know you can smell niggas one. Time for the west side. Silver Point, you know how the best ride. Pop, PYREX. Watch your back, I got a ill gun connect. Shout outs to my nigga Sass. Yeah, always keep it on me. And he told me they always had me. I gotta flip it up, yeah, sipping the cup. And you already know we get it, nigga. Hitting the what? Yeah, I hit them corners in them blocks with the rocks in my socks. Keep a Glock for the ops, never play around. Young nigga from the Pete Town, about to get the G's down. You already know it's the West Side. Hey, R.I.P. Pac, man.
You already know what it is. It's dope.
That little freestyle, man.
Yeah,
Came back with that East Coast.
I like.
Man,
I
I'm
like
not. I'm not that good at freestyling, but when I get in the mood, man, it's just.
that.
You know what I'm saying? It's fun, man. You know, you got
Word.
play that shit again. Let me hear that shit again.
All right, let's bring it back.
Yeah. Oh man, this is nice, man. I'ma spit that Godfather talk over this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? I like that. I was raised in a city where most niggas ain't lasting in. A lot of niggas wanna play roles they wasn't casted in. Most niggas fuck up their parts and then play accident. Cause they ain't got that hunger inside them, they're not savages. Me, I'm never losing this shit. I'm too passionate. All you rappers holding this L like you ain't passing it. Not average, the shit I'm spitting's immaculate. My competition wishing dismissal of all my ravaging. Drug trafficking, just got a couple from Jose. Call man Frady, I need a couple of rosés. Pyrex, you're way too hot, but in a cold way can show you them maneuvers that bring me back to my old ways. Old days, I was a snotty nose in them hallways, gripped up, waiting on niggas to say the wrong thing. Call S, everything good, give me the okay. Straight raw, I'm fucking the world, this is the foreplay. I said it's PYREX LEX. I said it's PYREX LEX, yeah, I said we come from the slave ships with have-nots, hard knocks, no locked doors or padlocks. Fantasizing about big chains and mag wop while analyzing my big dreams on bad blocks. Nigga, mag blocks equipped when leaving the stash spot. Them young boys, they quick to smoke you for mad pot. I so dope to cope, fuck women with ass shots. It's all a Game of Thrones and this is your last watch, nigga.
Yeah. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
We get it popping.
We get
for
it
real.
popping.
You already know what it is. Shout outs to Pyrex.
Shout outs to you, man. That's surprise shit, man. I love when people put me on the spot, man. That shit happened the other night at Aurora. Some nigga tried to put me on it. He told me his boy was better than me. I got more bars than me. I said, nigga, put your money where your mouth is and go outside.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Nigga have no money for me, though. You know what I'm saying? He offered me some beats and shit. I was like, whatever, man.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But, shout outs to
That's
everybody
dope.
in the
That was
city
dope.
working.
I appreciate you, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Definitely.
Thanks for coming. Once again, thanks for everybody watching. This is It's Dope with your boy Rubens and my guys right here. One more time for the people that are watching, give them your ads on all your social
PYREX
media.
LEX, everything. PYREX LEX 187 on Snapchat. PYREX LEX on IG. If you want to email me some shit, man, PYREXLEX187@gmail, which you could just go to my Instagram and hit the contact. On Twitter, The Real PYREX LEX. SoundCloud, PYREX LEX. Check out, I just dropped 3 new songs on SoundCloud. Can I Be Free? My T-shirt remix. Shout out to DJ DeCasso out of Jammer 94.5 for putting that together. We just dropped, it's called Come Through, featuring Sazone and Rose Petal. Can I Be Free featuring Karen Stoner, produced by Clockwork. And yeah, man, we're working.
And what's yours?
Definitely, IG, Fox Point Fame, Silver Point Management. Holla, we always around.
Anytime you need any merch, anything, you know what I'm saying, hit us up, man. We're cool people, man. If you want us to smoke a blunt too, just hit us up.
You already know what it is. It's dope with your boy Rubens.
Don't bring no garbage though. We only smoke loud, all right?
No mids.
No mids. Is that even real anymore?
Hey, you'd be
The
surprised.
old heads
You'd
fuck
be
with
surprised. Yo, remember the break back then?
Oh shit.
Whew.
Nigga, what? Them joints used to come, nigga. What?
But yeah, you already know. Thank you for tuning in.
You already know. PYREX LEX.